Hello YouTube, this is Wandering Jin here with a new video and technically new series that I can put in a playlist, but this is not a new game series. This is Supreme Commander, but this is the original first one. There's a lot of stuff going on in the background. This came out in 07, if that year is to be believed. I think this did come out in 07. So this game has been out for almost 2 decades, if you can believe that. So if we look up, doing a quick Google search, double check. Yep, 07. So that year is correct. Gameplay campaign style does play just like Supreme Commander 2. We'll get into how Forge Alliance is a little different, but you've got UEF, which United Earth Federation, sort of this still plays same play style as in 2. Cybran, same deal as in 2. Now the only difference between this game and 2, where 2 did change up, was with the Aeon Illuminate, or just Aeon in this game, Illuminate in 2. But we'll start just like we did before. We'll follow the same campaign style. It's UEF, Aeon, and Cybran. We'll play it in that same order. We'll play it on normal, just like we did before. But first off, let's get into this initial video. This is the video that plays it when you launch the game. So let's just jump into that real quick.
Space held such hope for humanity. A fresh start. A chance for old grievances to wither and die. Quantum gate networks let humanity push deeper and deeper into space. Countless planets were colonized. Governed by the Earth Empire, humanity entered a golden age of peace and prosperity. The pace quickened. A human brain was successfully joined with an artificial intelligence by Dr. Gustav Brackmann. The symbionts were born. Eventually, humanity's more base instincts took hold, and the thread began to... The symbionts, the Earth Empire's response, was a secret loyalty program that pacified anyone with an AI implant. Dr. Brackmann fled with his closest symbionts and created the Cybran Nation. They would fight for their freedom. An alien race called the Seraphim was discovered by human colonists. The Seraphim introduced the settlers to something called the Way. But despite those peaceful overtures, the aliens were attacked by xenophobic soldiers. Soon, the Seraphim were no more. The Aeon Illuminate formed from the ashes. They would spread the Way and cleanse the galaxy of non-believers. The Earth Empire collapsed. The galaxy fell into darkness and chaos. From the ruins rose the United Earth Federation, an old idea made new. Unite the galaxy and restore order, no matter the cost. The technology of destruction surged ahead. The armored command unit made killing efficient. An army could be created anywhere, at any time. The infinite war has raged for 1,000 years. Billions of lives have been lost. But now the actors are assembled. The final act is about to begin. It is time for the infinite war to end.
So yeah, that's a video that starts up at every startup of the game. Um,
Space held such hope for humanity. A fresh start. A chance for old grievances to wither and die. Quantum gate networks let humanity push deeper and deeper into space. Countless planets were colonized. Governed by the Earth Empire, humanity entered a golden age of peace and prosperity. The pace quickened. A human brain was successfully joined with an artificial intelligence by Dr. Gustav Brackmann. The symbionts were born. Eventually, humanity's more base instincts took hold, and the thread began to unravel. The symbionts demanded independence. The Earth Empire's response was a secret loyalty program that pacified anyone with an AI implant. Dr. Brackmann fled with his closest symbionts and created the Cybran Nation. They would fight for their freedom. An alien race called the Seraphim was discovered by human colonists. The Seraphim introduced the settlers to something called the Way. But despite those peaceful overtures, the aliens were attacked by xenophobic soldiers. Soon, the Seraphim were no more. The Aeon Illuminate formed from the ashes. They would spread the Way and cleanse the galaxy of non-believers. The Earth Empire collapsed. The galaxy fell into darkness and chaos. From the ruins rose the United Earth Federation, an old idea made new. Unite the galaxy and restore order, no matter the cost. The technology of destruction surged ahead. The armored command unit made killing efficient. An army could be created anywhere, at any time. The infinite war has raged for 1,000 years. Billions of lives have been lost. But now the actors are assembled. The final act is about to begin. It is time for the infinite war to end.
Alrighty, and that is the video that plays, or a little cutscene, whatever you want to call it, cinematic. There we go, better word. That's the cinematic that plays at the start of the game when you start it up. It kind of just gives a detail of how each faction came to be and why.
Mr. President.
Our latest intel is pretty disturbing. How accurate is it?
Very. All Lieutenant.
But yeah, that's with those with how that cinematic is and how that explains all of it. We'll get into each faction, just like we did in Spring Commander 2. We'll play each of the factions' campaigns. But we're gonna start, like I said, with UEF, and just a warning, just so you know, there is another cinematic right after this. I don't know how long it's gonna be.
Mr. President.
Our latest intel is pretty disturbing. How accurate is it?
Very. All hell is broken loose.
This couldn't be happening at a worse time.
With all due respect, sir, we're spread too thin. We're forced to defend hundreds of worlds while the Aeon and Cybrans can pick and choose where they attack. I recommend evacuating the outer planets and positioning our forces along a defensive perimeter.
It wasn't an option a year ago, and it's not an option now. We will reclaim the systems lost to the Aeon and the Cybran, no matter the cost. What about Black Sun?
Barring any major setbacks, it will be operational within 5 weeks.
That weapon is the culmination of my presidency. I want you to personally oversee its final stages of development. Is that clear, General Clark?
Yes, sir. One final thing, Mr. President. A new group of commanders is coming online, and one of them is quite remarkable. He's scheduled to gate immediately.
Armored Command Unit final systems check complete. Prepare for pilot integration. Gate M7 is charged and ready, Lieutenant. Good hunting. Earthcom out.
Lieutenant, you are being assigned to Colonel Arnold for the duration of your probationary period. His word is law. Intel reports that 2 Cybran commanders skated to Capella over an hour ago. We presume they're attempting to inflame the symbiont population.
Why is our time being wasted with this op? The local forces there should be able to handle it.
Because of President Riley's insistence that we fight across multiple fronts, we had to pull troops away from Capella for other ops. As a result, the research facilities on Capella are only lightly defended. The Cybrans must not be allowed to compromise our work.
Are we there to secure Capella for good? Or are we gonna let it fall to the Cybrans in a month?
You have your orders, Colonel. You gate at 11:30 hours. Dismissed.
Okay. So this is how each mission, like each start of the mission goes. They will give you like a brief introduction to the mission and what you're needing to do. Sometimes the mission will go different from what is supposed to go on in this, but typically this just gives you an introduction to the mission and what's going on. But this is a very, let's just say, introduction mission. It is.
Listen up, rookie. I know what they taught you at the Academy regarding Cybran tactics, but you need to forget all that crap. The Cybrans are no longer running from a stand-up fight, and they're not afraid to come at you with guns blazing. Your predecessor forgot that, and paid the price. Start by building some power generators and mass extractors.
I already did the mass extractor part. Yeah, in this game, the UI is kind of bad. That's what I like about Supreme Commander Forged Alliance. It's basically the same engine, everything, but UI is a lot better. And to say this is this is resoluted for my resolution of my screen, I feel like I'm playing on like a very small field of view, so I'm like, it's harder to keep track of everything that's going on in this screen. But I'll make it work somehow. I'll deal with it for the rest of the game. But so for just a brief overview of like what's going to happen in Forged Alliance,
Schematics downloaded.
and I'll explain in the first mission of each one because it's going to deal with something.
Now then, build a land factory to take advantage of all that power and mass. Get it done.
So we do that, and then we do these. Oh, I can't queue anything right now because this isn't Forged Alliance. I really like Forged Alliance if it isn't obvious. But so Forged Alliance, it's the same missions no matter what faction. So at the beginning of this episode and at the beginning of the last episode of each faction, so I'll say it now and I'll say in the last episode of the UEF, Cybran, each one. So first mission to the last mission. I'm not going to say it for every mission, but just these first and last missions of each faction, I will say it. But
Okay, now build a bunch of MA-12 Striker medium tanks. Move them around and get used to the controls.
I think it will say how much I need to build. It's going to tell me to build 3. I'm gonna build 6 because I want to make sure I have plenty of firepower. Give me control of that. But I will build this little guy right here in the middle. Not right there, actually. But, so with the missions of Forge Alliance being all the same missions, it just depends, just who you play with depends on who you choose at the beginning. I would like to hear comments. If you want to see me try to change it, because I'm pretty sure I played through all the missions on as all factions, so I can choose. Would you like to see me change up? Because I think there's about 6 missions. If I can evenly play each mission as one of the 3 factions
Now take your
each
tanks and destroy that cyber
twice
radar.
and
There's
switch
a
it up.
couple of units defending it, but your tank should make short work of them.
Yeah,
Operation area expanded.
I will. But if there's not an even amount of I accidentally selected the attack order on my commander. If not, I can play 1 skirmish match or something. Just I would like to hear the commentary of what you would like me to do. So, or would you like me to play as all missions as 1 faction? I like the idea of doing it as a different faction each time, because instead of playing through I could also do that. Do Forge Alliance UEF run. Do a Forge Alliance Aeon run. Do a Forge Alliance Cyber run. Just tell me what you would like to see to do. Because I could do I could do 1 run where I start off with UEF, goes then Aeon, Cybran, UEF, Aeon, Cybran.
Schematics downloaded.
Nice work. Always build as quickly as possible. It'll save your backside if you gate into a hot LZ. Get some additional units online.
I'm already
and
doing
destroy
that.
that air base to the southwest. There's some Cybran bombers prowling around. So take a few mobile anti-air with you.
Already working on that.
Operation area expanded.
They'll do that. Wish I had storage, because having mass storage or power storage would actually increase the how much yield you get. So, and if you've come here for my Supreme Commander 2 videos, so I can only build when I have acquired the amount to build. I can build with having 0 mass and then having a negative amount, and the same with power. So each thing generates a certain amount, but it also takes it. So it's not like I have a set amount. Now I can increase the amount of storage of said materials if I had said storage buildings, but saying that I don't kind of hurts. So I'm gonna do the same thing there with this one. Oh, commander in this game can build. Actually, no, I think he can build walls in Forge Alliance. But yeah, so far we're just building up a small army to take on this, and he's saying, "Hey, bring some mobile anti-air," which I'm doing. These little guys, these archers, are the mobile anti-air. You can also check over the little scorecard. Let's see. So as I hover over every unit, you'll see above like where I am, you'll see Archer Tech 1 mobile anti-air gun. Same thing with the Lobo, which is the so all of this is Tech 1. Now here is Tech 1, Tech 2, Tech 3 experimental. Land factories do not build experimental. No factories build experimental units. So you'll need a Tech 3 engineer, or your commander will do that if he had upgrades. This is the difference between the system of this. So instead of having research to unlock everything, you have to upgrade your stuff to get that. So everything is like just Tech 1 in this mission. You don't get access to build any of it. now that you're done, let's start building. Just build more of a big army. Unnecessary, but okay. Oh no, no, no. Sorry, I'm trying to get them into a optimal lineup here. Might as well build another one. Take this guy and build another extractor, because I think those are the only way I'm getting some form of storage. They increased storage, but not by much, because we were like, what, 490? I think it went up by 40. We'll see. If it goes up by 40, we'll see it go up to like 10 whenever this gets built. That's another mass extractor there. Let's build 2 more engineers. Yep, and okay.
The more you oppress us, the stronger we become.
So that didn't work, so I guess I don't understand how I'm getting more mass storage. I don't know why my anti-air is moving forward. I'll just attack order all those over there. I'll just build more medium tanks with these guys. Okay. So that's being built. I'm gonna have this guy build those. Okay, and then I'm just building more power generators over these guys because I don't have much else to do. Okay, and then I will send you to take that. And send you to take that. And then if you get done, you will go and do the same thing there. Yeah, as the thing tries to build, with the constant fire, it just destroys everything.
Not bad, rookie. But don't let it go to your head. Make one mistake and the Cyberns will tear you apart.
Good to know.
Yes, there's another Cybern commander. I'm gonna deal with him. The rest of this op is yours. I'm leaving you with some
Yeah, look,
reinforcements. There are a
these
few
are all
steps
text-free
above your
stuff.
pay grade, but that doesn't mean you can't play with them.
Yeah, look how big these. So these are
Airbase
Tech 2
is
tanks.
meaningless. The larger struggle remains.
Let me see if I can find one of my.
Ignore his psychobabble.
Operation area expanded.
That's the base we have to go take care of. Yeah, let's get these guys next to each other, and then we can compare the size difference between what Tech 1 and Tech 2 has to offer. So, yeah, like just looking at the size difference between like the anti-air and the medium tank, it's so tiny. That's why I've been building the a bunch of Tech 1 stuff with 3 factories, because this base has point defense, so we'll need some form of meat shield for the those new Tech 2 units. But I grew up playing these games. I think I grew up playing more Forge Alliance than I did with the first one. So we're definitely gonna probably lose. I don't think all, but we'll definitely lose a couple of the. You can zoom out pretty far. We will definitely lose a couple of the Tech 2 stuff. Yeah, especially when you have the anti-air flak turrets just moving up on top of stuff. Do I have... Yeah, I do. And just like before, I'm going to send a engineer that is idle and just do the same thing. Because to be honest, with each new...
You have taken out my defensive line. I won't underestimate you again.
Schematics downloaded.
Oh, there we go.
Here's your next assignment. You need to take out the Cybran commander. I don't care how you do it, just as long as it gets done.
Operation area.
And now I will set you as an idle engineer to help out with that.
Commander, can you read me? This is Assistant Research Director Thompson. The Cybrans are attacking us, and I don't know how much longer our defenses will hold. I'm patching you into our systems. You'll have access to our long-range radar.
Nice. You've got, looks like, just a bunch of Tech 1 anti-air and point defenses. That's a Tech 2 power generator. Okay, so there's the energy storages. Those were what I was talking about earlier. And that's a mass storage with a mass fabricator. With the Tech 3 artillery installation. Alrighty.
Commander, we have a light artillery installation available, but we don't have enough power to fire it. The Cybran has some Tech 2 power generators to the far west. If you can capture one of them, we can tap into your grid and fire the weapon.
I like it. Go capture one of those Tech 2 power generators.
Working on it. That's why I'm moving these guys move forward to build them. But we're gonna have to definitely clear out. Ooh, no. We're gonna lose that heavy tank, aren't we? Oh, hate to see it. Oh, but we definitely destroyed something. That's nice. Don't want to take everything with me, but is one of my factories idle? It is. They're faster, so we can. Okay. Hopefully the scout gets here faster, because I want to see if it's viable to attack with the bombers. I just want to see what kind of point, if they have point defense or air defense over here. Or both. That's why I have these engineers that are building up here as another reason for having them up here to build or to go over here and capture these generators. You only need to capture one of them. Looks like a bunch of... Okay. Looks like it's just a bunch of point defense. Or just land units defending. But... Can we, move in. I think it's just land units defending this place. Wait, what's further in? I think that's just also. Okay, I think it's just all just economy. I think that's just all economy where you just have. They have just mass fabricators and power generators. There's an air scout. Yeah, let's just build an air scout so we can see what we're dealing with mostly. Be distracted by my barely built power generator. Alrighty, let's move in, see what kind of defenses we're dealing with. It's dead. Okay. Getting somewhat some intel. Looks like a bunch of point defense in the front. And a bunch of anti-air in the back.
Commander, we have analyzed the Cybran's base. All of their anti-air towers are positioned along their southern perimeter.
That's what we needed to hear. Round up some ground forces and destroy those anti-air towers, rookie. Once they're down, bomb the Cybrans back to the Stone Age. You should also look at getting a second base off the ground. There's a lot of mass where the Cybran defensive line was positioned. Check it out.
Do I really need to? I already have. Could just build 10 of those guys. They don't take much, and once I take out the did they take out all the archers I had? No, they're just, where are they? Oh, so they're centered up at front. Gonna take a bit. So the reason why I'm building so many light assault bots is since they move so much faster than the majority of my units. Since you've been idle, build some defenses, please. It's gonna take a while. Okay, let's see. Hopefully they don't eventually target my assault bots that I just started sending. Hold on. Okay. So we will target this front assault line. Just do that. No, I just want you to do that there. Then I do an attack move there and there.
Your leaders are nothing more than liars. Do not believe their propaganda.
Yeah, might as well build, engineer, build 2 more air factories. How much longer do we have on one? We're almost done with that one. Come on, can these guys move way any more slower? Is there any more anti-air turrets that I'm worried about? I need to be worried about. Trying to ping all of their anti-air turrets. They don't have many, but what they do have is enough to take out. Okay. Is what I have enough to take out?
The Cyberns will never admit defeat!
What will that do to the base? I know this thing has a big blast radius when it hits. Still hasn't fired yet. Oh, it's still in targeting. Let's watch this thing fire. Will you fire, please? For some reason, it is not firing. Why do you refuse to fire? Okay, there he goes. We didn't get to watch it fire. Where is it landing? Just watch it fire. Oh, hold on. There we go. And then bring these forward and just, that's medium tank. Okay, let's see. I want to actually catch it on camera firing because I don't know if I'll ever get a Duke myself. Yeah. You know, with me taking out a good majority of their anti-air. And me constructing several more of these at a faster rate. I forgot I told you to capture that. Whatever. We'll just start building more factories. Hopefully at some point we can end this. Okay, let's see. We got medium tanks galore coming in. That's good. See, how many do we have? 5. 8. 9. So I think these guys will just drop bombs as they fly by. Oh, come on. Just a little more. How about we stop doing what we're doing? I think we're causing strain on my mass production. I mean, I think there's only one point standalone air defense. Oh, come on. Do we have to add another air factory at this point? Just so I can keep... Well, if I can at least destroy one more of these... Not one more of these, but another one of the... move what I have forward, and hopefully they will destroy something as they move forward. There we go. So that's a defensive.
I'm not hearing any Cybran ACUs cooking off, rookie.
Well, I'm working on it, Arnold. I'm sorry that what I have is not a sufficient enough army. Let's also move these guys back. With 2 medium tanks and an archer. Actually, no, stop that. Do 5 to 1. It doesn't help that my units are dying off because okay, so after a quick cut because I had to do something, we've got at least somewhat of a small, slightly bigger production line of air units. Is enough. We've also got the start of a small attack squad at the bottom. Another thing I could do is take this guy and build those, build more land factories just to... Because at this point, I'm going to have to just cut out a bunch of stuff. Probably just when I'm just a bunch doing no talking, so... Let's try that. We shouldn't have any point defense here, so... It should be able to start a small build up of... Of course. They're gonna kill my bombers before they even get a chance to... You're supposed to destroy these. Where went the 5 I had? Oh, that was actually good. That actually was a good run. Stop this real quick. So I'll be able to make 7 pop out at all at the same time. So now that hopefully soon we'll start seeing archers coming out. Okay. Let's move these guys forward and then attack this general area. No. Attack that area. There we go. Now we've got archers coming out with anti-air, so that should help. That should take out the now, just like before, we will focus on those air factories. Only want you to focus on this thing though. What happened there? Oh, I built nothing but interceptors. Okay. I want to know what happened here. More interceptors, please. Just take out all those flying units, air units. The medium tanks will all go. Okay, let's just speed up the gameplay because this is, not gonna lie, this gameplay is a little slow. Up by +2. We're going to focus fire all these annoying factories.
Cybran blood is on your hands.
Honestly, probably not a lot. Out those factories. Those are your focus. don't know how I have not destroyed anything in this base. Just waiting for this point that I get to. There we go. Everything just keep focusing in that direction. Come on. Make it so they can't attack us anymore.
That Cybran commander is still kicking.
I
Fix
know. Now that I've taken out his land army. It's just a, yeah. It's a constant reinforce the army. Once you take out the majority of their batteries.
Recall, damn it! Recall!
Oh, okay.
You actually took him down. Maybe you are cut out for this.
I didn't even get the name of this mission. What's it?
We appreciate the assistance, Commander, but... Oh my god. The Cybrans took Dr. Sweeney. He's one of our top researchers and key to Black Sun.
Shut up, Thompson. You eggheads get back to what you were doing. We'll worry about Sweeney.
Sir, General Clark sends her congratulations for successfully completing your first mission.
Okay. So, this total time is... Okay, Operation Black Earth. Okay, so I know what to name the mission. It took me about 41 minutes. This can be done a lot sooner. I just wasn't playing this smart. That is obviously my fault. So, if you see this be less than 50-something minutes, just know I did probably cut out something or skipped stuff where I was probably not talking. Anyway, this is Wandering Jin. If you enjoyed, consider like, commenting, and subscribing. If you'd like to be notified of any future videos, please hit that notification bell. But anyway, I wish you have a good day, and I will see you in the next video.